Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte placed the southern island of Mindanao under military rule Tuesday night after terrorists linked to Islamic State clashed with government troops in Marawi, the most populous city in the island's Muslim region. The president, who is in Russia and scheduled to meet with his counterpart, Vladimir Putin, declared martial law for 60 days, his spokesman Ernesto Abella said in a televised briefing from Moscow on Tuesday. Duterte will cut short his trip and fly back to deal with the situation in the south, said his foreign secretary, Alan Peter Cayetano. At least 3 members of government forces were killed and a dozen wounded in clashes in Marawi, where terrorists led by a group known as MOT roamed the streets, burned a church, and occupied the city hall, schools and even the prison, Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana said at the same briefing in Moscow, which was conducted close to midnight Manila time. Putting Mindanao under military rule will allow the president to quash the rebellion and terrorism that's gripping Marawi, Abella said. Martial law was last declared in 2009 by the then-president, Gloria Arroyo, in Maguindanao, part of Mindanao, after dozens were killed in election-related violence. Duterte repeatedly threatened to impose martial law early in his term as he faced criticisms on his war against illegal drugs, which led to thousands of deaths. More recently, he has been bringing up in speeches the idea of placing Mindanao under military rule to curb insurgency. Filipinos have an extensive history of martial law. The late dictator Ferdinand Marcos placed the nation under military rule for almost a decade from 1972, a period in which more than 3,000 people were killed and tens of thousands tortured and jailed. Duterte, originally scheduled to stay in Russia until Friday, now plans to leave as early as Tuesday night. His meeting with Putin was brought forward to Tuesday evening from Thursday, the Kremlin said.